Today I'm going to show you how to make strawberry lemonade. You will not make this in class for any of your labs. This is used at our catering events, and a lot of our clients really like the freshness, and it's a very light beverage for the catering events. Now, the recipe that we have printed in the recipe folder makes 30. There will be catering events that will multiply that out to make 90 or 180. I'm not making that much today, so I have cut the recipe down, but it is in proportion. Alright? So the first thing on the recipe is it says bring water and sugar to a boil. So I have already put the sugar in here. I'm going to add the water. Now this is 2 cups water to 1 cup sugar ratio, which means this is a light, simple syrup. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on. And again, your goal here is to get this sugar to dissolve. So you want this to be crystal clear before you start adding other ingredients to it. Alright, so usually in a light syrup that happens relatively quick. Alright, a heavy syrup takes a little longer to dissolve all the sugar because it is super saturated. Alright, so while this is heating up, I'm going to give that a minute. I'm going to go ahead and look. We need some grated lemon peel. So I already have the zest of the lemon here, but I want to show you how to do that if you don't remember from Pastry Chef or Cuisine. You've probably done it so many times you don't need to see it again. But you'll start with a washed lemon, and you use the small holes on a grater, and you just keep moving the lemon around. Alright? And then your zest, as you see, is right there. Alright? And so we'll add that, but we already have enough zest. I just wanted to demonstrate that for you. And if you take a quick look at this, you can see it's already starting to clear up. It's still a little cloudy, but it's getting there. But again, we need to bring that to a boil. So my guess is by the time it's boiling, it will be ready to go. So while that's going, we also need lemon juice. Now, we had fresh lemons, so I went ahead and squeezed those in here. And an easy way to do that is you roll the lemon on a table to kind of break those membranes, slice it in half, and then use a fork to twist it and kind of squeeze it. And then you will pour it through a strainer to get all the seeds out. Now, fresh lemons can be a little pricey, so it depends on your customer for the catering event if you're going to use fresh lemon juice or if you're going to use bottled lemon juice or a combination of both. You can always use the lemons you use to get the zest. There's no reason to let those go to waste. So I have, I'm a little bit short on the lemon juice, so I am going to just add enough. I need to turn this around so it's not metric. I'm going to add enough here. There we go. To make our full amount of lemon juice. So this is a combination of fresh and bottled. And again, part of that depends on your client, because fresh lemons get expensive when you've got to be squeezing about 40 of them. Right? Our syrup is clear, which is good. We just need it to come to a boil. I'm going to turn the heat up to about 13, but I'm going to keep stirring at this point. This is not straight water, so you can't just walk away from it. Alright, the sugar will burn. Alright, so we're going to let that come to a boil. Just keep an eye on that. Okay, also on so we have our lemon juice and lemon zest ready to go in. The next thing we need to do is puree the strawberries, and you do that in a blender. Alright. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to just keep an eye on the syrup so we don't have a problem there. So puree means you want these strawberries liquefied, to be like a liquid. So I'm going to add a little bit at once. And turn it on. That will probably help immensely. Okay, we're back. We've got electricity now to the blender. Alright, so I'm going to hit pause. Those are nice and liquidy. So I will add the rest of the strawberries here. A little piece of leaf there. Okay, so our strawberries are pureed and our simple syrup is boiling. So now we are going to add our lemon zest. And this is going to become very fragrant. And our lemon juice, and we're going to remove it from heat. And we'll just keep stirring this up. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to pour it through a strainer to kind of you'll get some of the lemon zest out, but you won't get it all. Alright, so I will be right back. I want to grab a strainer. Okay, I'm back. I have a strainer. This is going to catch some of the lemon zest for us. It's perfectly fine if some of it ends up in your strawberry lemonade. But like these big chunks here, you would not, want in the lemonade. People would wonder what it was. Now you're going to add your strawberries. Now sometimes in class we will use frozen strawberries mainly because they're much cheaper than fresh. It depends what time of year it is. Getting strawberries in the summer is relatively inexpensive because they're in season. But come February, when we have a lot of catering events, fresh strawberries are very expensive. So the sugar, the simple syrup counters the tartness of the lemons, so it isn't so sour. And then of course the strawberries add more sugar to our strawberry lemonade. So you mix this until it's all nice and mixed, and I'm going to pour it into a clear pitcher for you to see. And then at this point it obviously needs to cool, because if you put this on ice it would melt the ice instantly. It's still very hot from the boiling syrup. There you go. So you would put this in the fridge. You could garnish this if you wanted to, or just serve it as is. And we still need to add some club soda. So we're going to add, all right. I am now wearing club soda. So you might want to open those really slowly before you're wearing it. So I'm going to let some of that carbonation so I don't get a shower again. I'm sure all of you are enjoying that right now. I know Miss Sweetie's enjoying it. Okay, there we go. All right. And again, I'm cutting this recipe down because we did not want to make 30 cups for this demonstration. So we are simply making, I believe, 5 cups. Hopefully all of this will fit in there. Okay, it's a little bit short. So what I'm going to do is just move it back to this bowl. So you just stir this till it's well combined, and then you put it in the fridge, let it get cold, and then you can serve it at your catering event. Enjoy! We decided to come back. We decided to show you how we present this for our catering events. So you have your Javicino cup that you're used to with ice. So you pour your strawberry lemonade in there. Okay? And then you can take a lemon, and again, if you use a mandolin, you can slice these even thinner. And just let that float in there right on top. And then you have the straw, and you're probably used to doing this where you twist the paper off. Let's see if I can get this in. There we go. All right, and so that the lemon is floating in your lemonade. Enjoy.